Now, I said at the start of the evening that an evening like this is about memories, about reminiscing, reacquainting oneself with old friends, making new friends, meeting new old boys that might not have been in your era. But there's so many of those that we do know and those that have passed on that we know would love to be here sharing an evening like this with us in a place that meant so much to them, like the Abernethy Hall. And so to propose a toast to absent friends, one of the great stalwarts of the school, a master here, maths teacher who I know asked me to stand outside in the passage for some 2 weeks in my 5A matric year, that he's been forgiven for, because he then became a housemaster at Solomon House, my beloved Solomon House. He was one of the great stalwarts of this school, Mr. Edward Ted Jones.
It's an immense privilege for me to be here. Thank you. I was asked to propose a toast to absent friends. What exactly is a friend? It's worth thinking about. But I'd like to take you back 73 years to Young's Field Aerodrome, where in the officers' mess I met a young airman, and we got talking, and we were reasonably fresh from school and university. And he spoke in such glowing terms about his school. It was Pretoria Boys High School. After the war, I applied for a post here. I came to the front of the school, looked at the war memorial, and there was the name of this laddie I had spoken to. He was indeed a friend of the school, and he speaks to you now as well. I was asked also to give a few anecdotes about my past colleagues. Well, there are so many of them that I certainly wouldn't hold you up to that extent. Perhaps just to speak about Bob Fair. Bob Fair taught English here all the time that I taught mathematics. And he was very scathing about my love and enjoyment of a pun. He thought it was a very low form of humor. And then eventually he came out and said, "You know, you like puns so much, I'll give you one now." And he told a joke about a eunuch. I don't know if you know that one. Would you like to hear it? There was a celebration and around the table, and in the talk the word eunuch was mentioned, and a young mademoiselle turned to the man next to her, and said, what is a eunuch? So he said, Mademoiselle, a eunuch is a bald man. So she looked up at his head and said, then you're a eunuch. No, I'm too bald. I remembered that pun ever since. I remember also Stuart Henry, who did history here and was very well liked and played lots and lots of tennis. He was very patient with me because I'm a very poor tennis player. But most of the staff I knew were really quite memorable and worth knowing. I feel honored to have been associated with them and honored to be associated with you. I would like to propose the toast then to absent friends. To absent friends,